Hello everyone, and welcome to day 30 of Marion's 31-day challenge, and welcome to episode 2 of Scrapbooking Sunday. Today I'm going to do another layout, and actually I'm going to do one from this book for every month of the year. So for the next 10 weeks, my inspiration will all come from this book. And again, if you didn't see episode 1, it's Scrapbooking with the Cricket. And so this was my inspiration, a Valentine's layout. And this one, I absolutely adore the layout, but I didn't have either one of the cartridges that they used to create this layout. They used Doodle Type and Opposites Attract, and I don't have either one of those cartridges. And so I just wanted to show you that even though you don't have the cartridges used, you can still create this layout. So here's the first page, and I know I'm zoomed in pretty closely, but I want to show you how I created it on my Gypsy. So here is my Gypsy, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. There we go. And, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and go to layer 1. First, and this is all of the hearts that they created along the top of the two pages. And to create this, I just used my Doodlecharms cartridge, and I just did the blackout feature. Let me bring it up here. So here's Doodlecharms, and here's the heart that I used right here, but I just used the shifted feature that didn't give me the scallops. And then I did 24 because they suggest that you use 24, although I don't think I'm going to use up all of them. And then for my second layer, creating the Be Mine and the little what did they say these were? These are a stick pin from the Opposites Attract cartridge. Well, I don't have that cartridge, so for the Be Mine, I used Simply Sweet, and then along with the XO, and then I just brought in a couple of the hearts also from Simply Sweet. I did the letters at 2 inches in both the regular feature and the shadow. And then to create the stick pins, since I did not have that cartridge, let me try to zoom in here. What I did is I took a heart and just at 1 inch, and then the letter I, and I just increased the size until it kind of elongated. So they're pretty long. And then they suggest that you cut it out at 4.5 inches. And so after I welded it together, then I made the size 4.5. So that just is, oops, now that I messed it up. But that is just an example of, even if you don't have the cartridge, you can still create all of the parts of the layout that they used. So hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. And continue on creating the second page of the layout. Like I said, this is the first page, and I'll zoom out here. So here's the first page of the layout, and it's just done on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock. And then these are cut at 4 by 6, and then this last one you'll just have to cut off a little bit, trim it off of the edge. So now I'm going to create the second page, of the layout. And here are the stick pins, and I've already glued them together. But here are the stick pins that I welded together. And then I've already started laying out some of the hearts. And here's all of the hearts that I cut out. And this is all the Martha Stewart mat stack that I've shown on previous videos. They also suggested using a piece of mauve. Well, I don't have mauve, and this is as close as I could get. And what I did is I just took both pieces of my pink cardstock and laid them side by side, and then drew my wavy line with a pencil and then cut that out. And then for some of the hearts, I just put one layer down, and then I used pop dots on the second layer, there you go, to just add a little bit of dimension to the page. So I'm going to do that with another one of my hearts to show you a little more detailed. So I'm just going to put one of the layers down on the actual page. I'm going to lift this one kind of high because I want it to be the focal point. And actually, before I do that, I need to grab another one so that I can put that underneath it. There we go. So we'll lay that down, and then I'm going to take some dimensional adhesive, and I'll just use some of this straight edge kind. Lay that on top. I'm going to use a couple of more pieces on the two parts of the heart that come up, so that when I put my page protector on it, it doesn't flatten it out too badly. There we go. Take the backing off of these pieces. Oop. And of course it's going to be difficult. There we go. Stick to my fingers. There we go. And we'll put that down and then finish off by laying some more of the hearts. I might end up using them all, so I'll just go ahead and take them all off. There we go. And continue laying them down. Oh, no, I won't use them all. So this is the fun part of just creating it on your own. Yes, you can look at the pictures and try to go step by step on how they did it, but it's also fun just to make it your own. We'll end up with this one. There we go. Then we'll just trim off this last piece. Just gonna use some of my scissors. There we go. Now I have these white pieces of cardstock, like I said, that are cut at 4 inches by 6 inches. Oh, and I forgot them on my other workspace. Alright, so there are my mat pieces for my pictures. So I will go ahead and lay these out. I'm going to put these towards the bottom and just put a little bit of space in between them. And what I did for the other one, I just laid the stem of one of these stick pins down, and that created a nice little space in between each of my mats. And you actually don't even need to use the mats if you don't want to. You can just, you know, put your pictures right down if you already have pictures in mind that you'd like to use for this. And the last one. And this one will hang off of the edge, and so you'll just have to trim it up. There we go. So now I'll go ahead and trim that off. And now we'll go ahead and add our ribbon. I'm going to measure out my 2 pieces here, and then I'm going to bring in my first page so that I make sure that my ribbon lines up from one page to the other. And I'm just using this light pink, and it has just a little bit of a decorative edge to it. Whoa! Sorry about that. That would have been disastrous. Alright, I'm just using basic Scotch tape to adhere this to the back, because in my page protector there will be pages back behind these, so you won't even be able to see the Scotch tape whatsoever. So I'm just going to flip it over, and add my tape, and then take my second piece and line that up as well. There we go. And I'll set that back aside. I'm going to run these across and adhere them down with my tape again. Alright, and then on their layout, let me show you it again. They have, with their stick pins, this cute Love Potion number 9 tag. Well, I don't have that, and I guess I didn't feel in the mood to create one, but I do have this little metal charm that says, "Will you be my Valentine?" And so I just used my We Are Memory Keepers crocodile, and I poked a hole at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and just add my ribbon and tie my bow with my stick pins here. And adhere this down to my page. And then I also have the XOXO for hugs and kisses to run along here. And so I will go ahead and add those things off camera, and you can go to my blog to see the pictures. Also on Facebook, I will post those pictures as well. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of Scrapbooking Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of Marian's challenge. Have a great night. Bye.